Okay, one last survey and I should be able to do it. Nope, it's the other side, okay. It's in here. I hear it, but I can't see it. Ah, right there. Okay. Okay. I'm not using that psychic room. I'm not using that psychic one. That would be good. Okay. See if my mapping is gonna be mapping good. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Let's ignore that. Kyogre, the sea-based Pokemon. In Mist, this Pokemon expanded the seas with torrential waves and quite tsunamis. It battled ferociously against Kyogre. Primal Reversion, Primal Kyogre. Kyogre reverted to the state via the blue orb, which contains the energy of the primordial world. Kyogre's body resembles seawater. Okay. Okay, oh, I don't need to... Okay, I don't need to catch Pokemon. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely going to do it, like, over the edge. Like, that's over 300 points. 3,000 points, that's definitely... I just need to keep doing this. So, Sparkling Item, Display Boulder, that's super easy. Yes, Swagger, yes. I'm trying to get stuff. Boulder's super easy. I do need Zygarde for this, for that later, so... This is gonna be an easy one. Just gotta give me gold coins. Please, thank you. Okay, that one. Mewtwo, gotta fly up there, Mewtwo. Just hit him, friend. What are you being so silly for? So many birds. Okay, so there are the thing that I need. Lance Wrath. Please. Thank you. So there's that done. Just need the 2 sparkling items. I do need to keep grabbing. There's 1 more sparkling item and we're done here. Okay, that should do it. Does it? Okay, good. Oh, those guys are so infuriating. There we go, we're done with that. Hyperspace surfing complete. The most tedious one finally done. Having the most... It is very grind heavy, so I need to just search for the golden ball and then... We're pretty much golden. Is there anything else here? Go up. See if we can find something else. Yep, there's one there. Golden ball. I'm pretty sure it's maybe somewhere up here, maybe? I can see, or if not, I can just see it from here. Aha! There's also one right there, so let's elegantly drop ourselves down there. And need to get the golden ball done. Mewtwo! Oh, I see why. You got yourself on the other side. So we got that done. I'm pretty sure that's every single thing I can do here. So let's first get ourselves to a little bit of safety and then deal with, and then go out of there because there's nothing else here to do. There's also no shiny Pokemon, so only left thing to do is simply get out of here and get ourselves straight to deal with Rayquaza. We don't need to deal with those guys, so let me get out of here. Nice easy 5 minutes for these last points. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough data for us to learn all we needed. We will now have a recipe for a donut that will allow you to find Rayquaza in Hyperspace Lumios. We also have one more thing to give you. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. Probably the special ingredients for Rayquaza. Hawaiian salt for the legendary Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre. And now... Alas, we have the recipe! I'll be able to make a donut that will lead the way to Rayquaza! Do you have to wait for Mr. Gabo? Couldn't we go to the Basilica and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Settle down, I'm Shell. Let's be patient. Now hang on, Corbo. Is he coming? Philip's the only one who usually shows. Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, Dog and Ansha. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toil of the entire West Syndicate. Please listen closely. To craft the donut properly, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. You need at least 120 points in sweet, 40 points in spicy, 340 in sour. Our recipe also calls for 40 points in bitter and 390 points in fresh. We got a secret ingredient for you too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I procured the apex of culinary verdure. Arboliva oil. The oil produced by Paldea's Arboliva is said to be so delicious you'll feel as if you're gone to heaven after tasting it. How Corbeau got some is best left a mystery. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure, no sense making things complicated. That Arboliva oil will make your donut so tasty, the experience will be, well, out of this world. So this is finally it, eh? Ansha's story is about to reach its grand finale. We'll be cheering for you from our headquarters. Go get him. I'll be up the roof. I can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. Okay, let me just see what I definitely need for, so I can double check the thing if I do have the enough of the berries needed for Rayquaza. Let's see, legendary Pokemon, mythical Pokemon. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, I'm looking at Legend Z. not the correct game, not the correct game. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, legendary Pokemon, not legendary mythical Pokemon, that was stupid. Okay, berries, let's see. For Rayquaza, I need, for Hyper Colbur, which I have 5, that's good. Okay, so let's see, let's put them in just so that, okay, so, the Delta recipe, so, for Hyper Colbur, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 Hyper Haban, I have exactly 1, so that's perfect. 1 Hyper Tonga, I got 1 for that. 1 Hyper K-Sip. Okay. And Chillon. I got that, I got all the berries for that. The Delta Old-Fashioned Donuts. I've done it! Here it is! The key to meeting Rayquaza! A Delta Old-Fashioned Donuts. Wow, Anja, when we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You saw us on this legendary story, Anja. Time for you to get your happy ending. Thank you, and talk to. I know you three can do it. Just be warned though, Rayquaza is not easy. It's supposedly one of the hardest bosses in the game. Which is kind of surprising in my opinion. Anja's counting on us. Time to leap into Hyperspace Lumios and find Rayquaza. Let's go! The Delta Old-Fashioned Donuts? And let's go in there. We're gonna battle Mega Rayquaza, catch it, and make Anja's dream come true. This is the Sky Pillar, right? I guess this space is taking the shape of a place related to Anja's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega evolved. It isn't just Anja's dream that's coming true, mine is too. Hyperspace Sky Pillar. I like that they just did that. Just the best place for Rayquaza is just literally the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire version of the Sky Pillar. That sigil is based on Mega Rayquaza's forehead, by the way. Look up in the sky. Something's coming! I wonder what. Rayquaza appeared. A dragon and flying type Pokemon. It's the hybrid between the two. Has a very mixed moveset and can deal with very physical and special attack on equal power on the same power as Groudon and Kyogre. The only downside is that it kind of doesn't share its defenses, as it's very squishy and a bit squishy, and a 4 times weakness to ice. Yeah, that's the only downside about Rayquaza. But it is a good thing that we are doing this really quickly. We want to shut up because Rayquaza is pelting us with meteors. It's using Meteor Beam, by the way, in case you were wondering. It uses Hyper Voice, Outrage, and Meteor Beam. Draco Meteor just for that additional move, but it will change things up when Mega evolves. I believe also maybe Twister or Hurricane for that additional move. And Rayquaza's done. But just like Groudon and Kyogre, Mega Rayquaza! Mega Rayquaza, still type, same type as the original. Because of its decreased size, it may be a little difficult to dodge the attacks. I love this music, by the way. I really love this music. It's very epic. That wind effect it has going on it is... oh, Mewtwo got knocked out. Real quick. That wind effect, if you want to know what that does, it will protect it from many various attacks. Recommend to stay far away as you can, and also time your dodges perfectly. Yeah, because this is not easy. Okay, probably using the medium waves, yep. But because of the increased size, that's gonna make things a little difficult. I love the increasing of the NZ team there. It's very fitting. It comes out of nowhere. Oh, it's using the additional move. I need to heal up. Stay away from the... Here it comes. Gotcha. Perfect timing. It used Dragon Ascent along with that Hurricane. And just to do that. Okay. The Wind's effect, if you want to know what it does, it has the same effect as Delta Stream. Delta Stream being a Mega Rayquaza's ability, nullifying flying type's weaknesses, specifically the flying part, not the dragon type part, for example, with Rayquaza here. I think he's doing the tornado and whatnot. Oh, or is he going to do something else? Yeah, there's the tornadoes, more whirlwinds, and the Draco Meteor stuff, okay. You can actually see where where the thing is coming down, but I need to... But this one is a very good testament to how your dodging is going to be in there. If I can defeat this one try, I'm really impressed. Because Mega Rayquaza is the difficult one, not much. Probably the Hyper Voice, yes he is. Okay, I'm healing up Mewtwo. Mega Rayquaza, is these very different beast. I have to talk about it much later because it's a very different kind of Pokemon than what you expect. But all you wanna say, it was originally banned from the Ubers. Oh, it's using the Dragon Ascent Whirlwind, okay. Mega Evolving Mewtwo, cast it, allows me to worry about that Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice is really like the most tricky one of the bunch. Yes, we defeated Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza does not time to catch Rayquaza. That spell fits. do that so calmly is kind of impressive. You really did, Dark. You caught Rayquaza. I can only imagine Ansha's smile when she hears the news. Saying, cause remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ansha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. Ansha's been waiting for this moment. Doc, you're back! How did it go with Rayquaza? Go on, Doc. Goodness! Hello, Rayquaza? What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokémon! And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Tino Z. Oh, you all so very much. No, not at all. You made this happen, Ansha. It is right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. What's the matter? It's nothing really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donor serve. Why would you have to stop? What? But as long as Hyperspace Lemurs is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she'd be busy on the shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ansha's donut open for us. I don't know what to say. You know, Ansha, I've been thinking I've got a question for you. Why do you want to give Rayquaza to your mom again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her a more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. And I admit I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Stories what you've done? My stories? That's right. Think about it, there are people and Pokemon you've never meet, even if you live in the same city at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my story as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her stories with me. Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumios. But I'd hate to worry her about letting her know that I've been slipping out of hotel when she see me. Oh, that, don't worry, Diane will know. She what? According to Jason, yep. Oh, well, then, I suppose you can be easy. But pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. And I can't tell my dear Mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. One day, I will become a Poké trainer, and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, dog? I'd be happy to. Thank you ever so much. The greatest gift, now complete. I'll be your coach, Kansha. I can train you up and you can pay me in donuts, deal? Deal! In the end, I gave dear Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love. The second was a book telling the stories of my adventures with Demon Z. A drawing of her and Diantha. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many chapters of my story. But what could I say but yes? My friends in Team Z and I will have to continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ansha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happy ever after, but plenty more stories to come. Morning, sunshine. Prepare to be Sonic Kid. We've got a special system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you all about it. See you soon. That's just a side mission, by the way. We'll deal with that later. Let's go to the Pokédex and talk about Rayquaza. Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokemon. Rayquaza cannot be seen from the ground because it lives in the ozone layer far above the clouds. Mega Rayquaza, a shooting star streaking across the night sky, may in fact be Mega Rayquaza flying gracefully after a meteoroid. I forgot to do that. Where's the Mikado? Oh, let me do something real quick. Is this for the red Mega Pokemon? Now let's move this one a little bit far over here. I have a lot of stuff I need to clean up, but so let's do this. Of course, I still need to put like heat trend type of guns there as well, but let's talk about that. So, Rayquaza. You may have noticed during our battle with Rayquaza, when we defeated it, we did not exactly get a something for it to Mega Evolve. Well, in fact, it doesn't need to Mega Evolve in order to become Mega Rayquaza. It's a bit different than all the other Megas out there. It's a very special. You may think, oh, because we have Groudon and Kyogre with the blue robe and red robe to become primal version, then we have Rayquaza able to Mega Evolve. That sounds like pretty lame, though, doesn't it? No. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it out right now, quick. Okay, not in here. Let's go to the lobby real quick. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, I need to do a little bit of grinding on the mega thing because I can't do much. So let's break some mega shards just to increase its mega gauge, just to show you something off about Mega Rayquaza. So any Mega Shard I see, I'll destroy. Okay, we're almost, well, wait, 1/4 there. Okay, right there. Okay, almost there. Just like, I believe, like 2 moves, maybe? One more. There we go. And Dragon Sense. Still not. See? The Mega Gauge is now responding as if I can just now Mega Evolve right here and now. Well, it doesn't need a Mega Stone to Mega Evolve. Like Karina said, Rayquaza doesn't need a Mega Stone to Mega Evolve. Is there still requirements, however? Yes! And it already has it, well, it still has it, actually. Dragon Ascent. That is the requirement to be able to Mega Evolve. Dragon Ascent, 120 power, physical, flying type move, with the additional effect of lowering the user's defense and special defense for a short time. And on any game where it involves Mega Evolution, Rayquaza can use this, if it has in its moveset, will be able to Mega Evolve without the use of a Mega Stone, because it has a Mikado organ. I will see you guys next time for when we're going to be having to deal with the mythical Pokemon. Yeah, ironically that. As well as what Kobo has for us for now. Because there is a crap ton of mythical Pokemon I have to go on. And among that involves clearing all of these side quests. I'm pretty sure this one, I think, is, yep, yeah, I know what this one is. I know that one is. I do definitely need to do that real quick, cause later, but I have to deal with a lot of side questing real quick. So, I deal with that first, and then I will see you guys next time for when I'm going to be doing just that. See you guys then.